Wait for a few people to get in here before we start running anything. Doing good. Doing good. On this rainy Friday evening down here in Kentucky. Trying to get everything organized here before we start running. I heard that. Must be raining everywhere. It's alright, we needed it to cool it down a little bit. Let's go ahead with our first item of the day. Case XX anatomy card. $1 and go on that puppy. Get that giveaway running too. Be sure to get in there. Nice little case. Collector's pocket guide. Appreciate them shares, everybody. Appreciate them shares and follows. Fish Kitchen might be taking it home. Fish getting that one first item of the night. Made a first purchase. Thank you, sir. I heard that, Will. It's finally made its way down here, I guess. I ain't complaining. It was getting up in the high 90s there for a little bit. I didn't like that. I like it about a cool 70. Even then, it's a little bit too warm. A little bit warm for my liking. Let's see. Next item. Case XX little pen. I heard that, Jason. Glad you liked it. Nice little Case XX pen. Any Redbone Stag today? We do have a Red Stag XX canoe. Do have a Red Stag XX canoe on the show today. Might wait a little bit on that one. Cody Myers taking that one. Made a first purchase. It's actually down there on the table, that one right there. We sure do, John. We sure do. Thank you, Cody, on that one. How we doing, Al? Let me see if I can find it in my stack here. I'll run it for you, John. All right. This is Case XX genuine leather knife slip right here. Straight from Case. Still factory sealed. Pretty little knife slip. Nice little leather pouch. Keep it from getting scratched up if you're packing a good one. They are handy. Nice little leather pouch. Going cheap. John, where you at? Fish coming back in. There he is. Getting it for a deal. Michael Fancher coming in on it. Oh, Michael. Might be taking her. Fish Kitchen coming in. Fish taking that one. Thank you, sir. Let's see. That's one of these before we get to the better stuff. Appreciate them shares, everybody. Nice little 5-pack of Case XX marbles. Getting all 5 in the bag. Getting all 5. Big John coming in on them. Big John's a wanting them. Getting all 5 of them. Various tank stamps. XX. That got the long tail C. That one's got the Bradford stamp. No PB&J, John. What old users do we have today? Lathan, we thought we had more than we really did in inventory, but whenever we went to get some out for this show, it was mainly mint 60s and 70s stuff we're not that brave to run yet on Whatnot. Richard's actually at a knife show in Tennessee today. Yeah, I think he's picking us up some really good stuff to run on Whatnot. Some really good stuff. But we do have a few users today. We got a couple. Alright, next item. Marbles never used or sharpened. Liner lock Hawkbill. With the bell. Chip and crack free, $1 and go on that one. I don't have any beside of me. Them's all in the next room. Let me see if I can find any by my side over here. I'm a checking. Here's a XX red bone loom fixer. Those look really high. It's not mint though. Dagger getting the Hawkbill for $3 right now. Brett coming in on it. Might be taking home the Hawkbill for $4. Michael Fancher. Giveaways are running. Lathan Trey winning the giveaway. Congratulations. Fish Kitchen getting the Hawkbill for $7. Goodbye on that one. He says finally. Let's see. Turn us a nice fixed blade sheet. This would be good for one that has a really big belly on it, on the fixed blade. Never been used. Nice little genuine leather, little belt loop slip. It says show the loom I can. I don't know if we can run it or not. It's pretty nice. Definitely not at $1 and go. It is a looker. Cody getting the slip for $1. Dagger coming in for $2. On the little leather fixed blade slip. Might be taking it home. Dagger taking that one, thank you, sir. Dagger taking that one. On the fixed blade sheath. Here's that loom fixture. It is a user. 1940 to 64. These things buck absolutely outrageous. But that one is gorgeous red bone. Absolutely gorgeous. Gator snaps on both blades as well. We do have that one, but it will not be $1 start on that one. Not on something like that. We could start it for $3.35 if anybody's interested on it. That one's a very nice piece. That is a very nice piece. On the XX red bone loom fixer. Any copper locks or rust locks? I don't think we've got a copper lock or a rust lock. Let me check my stack down here just to be sure. No, no copper locks or rust locks. No copper locks or rust locks. We do have some axe handle, Susie. We have the Bone Stag and the Caribbean Blue. That's a 6.5 Bone Stag, Barlow. Ryan says greetings from Russia. Across the pond, that's a good little way. No problem, Con. Not a problem. What's the rat on the bottom? Which one, Will? Budget Barlow. Let me check. I've got a budget Barlow, but it is still absolutely gorgeous. I think there's two muskrats down there, Will. One's a mini muskrat smoked pearl core loan, and one's the smooth natural bone with the bullet shield. Get us a nice blue jigged bone whitetail cutlery Barlow. Long pull, chip and crack free. Never used or sharpened, $1 and go on that one. Good snaps as well on that piece. Very pretty blue bone. Very, very pretty. I do like a Barlow. Especially the pack. It ain't too heavy in the pocket. Fish might be taking it for $10 in the box. Fish taking that one. Thank you, sir. Anybody got any requests? Any cool Stockmans? That's a neat Stockman right here. Rough Rider Don't Tread on Me, fluted bolster, yellow bone. Never used or sharpened. I think this one's on the 32 pattern case frame. Don't Tread on Me, bone handle Rough Rider. Never used or sharpened. Pretty little yellow bone handles on that one. I like that piece. I like a 32 pattern Stockman. I can't get there on it, Coin Hunter, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Fish might be taking that one. Yep, no problem, Coin Hunter. It's always worth a shot. Fish getting that one too. Alright. Let's run us some of the best polishing, little polishing compound in the game. This is the Case XX Case Paste. Genuine case product. First time it's ever been opened. Still sealed. Still sealed pack of case paste. This stuff lasts forever too. I think we've had the same tube here for, it has to have been 6 months by now. It's been a long time, and it is good stuff too. We clean hundreds a day. True coming in. Pocket worn gray bone. I think that's one of the few sets we don't have tonight. Going cheap on the case paste. True Crew getting that one. Made a first purchase. Thank you, sir. Anytime, Griffin. Run blue and yellow rags for one money. All right. Mr. Lathan says run both rags. Are getting both sunshine cloths. These are the best polishing rag in the game, in my opinion. Getting both of them. Don't have any case gun stocks. Getting both rags. Getting the fine grit and the ultra fine. The best polishing rag you can get. I'm a big fan of a sunshine cloth. Big fan of a sunshine. Can't beat them. Cannot beat a sunshine cloth. Going cheap. Rusty coming in. Lathan back in on it. Rusty again. Lathan's a wanting them. Both of the sunshine cloths. Rusty taking them home. Made a first purchase. Thank you, Rusty. Thank you, Mr. Rusty. It says right here, Case XX John Deere. Black leather Case XX sheath. Very hard to find right here. That is the belt loop too. Be a good size for a trapper. Probably a large Stockman too. It might be a tight fit on the 75 pattern. But it would be perfect for a trapper. On the Case XX John Deere sheath. Still factory sealed. Still factory sealed on the Case John Deere. Michael Fancher. Might be getting it for $6. Oh man. That was a steal on that one. That was a steal. We're almost to 50. We can start running some Case XX at $1 and go. Almost to 50. There's Mr. Carter joining us. Turn us this one right here. Remington Little Gift Set. Set of 2, still factory sealed, smooth natural bone peanut, and the lockback in the gift tin. Nice little Remington 2-piece set. Going good, Cody. What you doing? Appreciate them follows, everybody. Going cheap on the 2-piece Remington set. Cody Myers might be taking it home for $8. No PB&J. I wish we had 1,000,000 of those though. They're hard to find right now. Any PB&J. Fish taking the 2-piece Remington set for $15. Good buy on that. Ooh, this one's pretty. This one is pretty. Cody says he wishes he had a real one. Very pretty little smooth natural bone Rough Rider copperhead. Never used or sharpened. Chip and crack free bone handles on the Rough Rider copperhead. $1 and go on that beauty. I love a Shatton Morgan. A lot of people don't know what they are, but I am a fan. Especially with the hair. I like the Keystone series too. Any tiny trappers? Let me look. Don't have any tiny trappers, but we got a bunch of mini trappers. A bunch of the minis. Don't have any other tiny. Marty getting it for $9 right now. Michael at 10. It's a steal on that copperhead. Marty coming back in. Might be taking it home. Fit coming back in. Remember, if we can get to 50 viewers, we'll $1 and go cases. Fit taking that one. Thank you, sir. Be sure to share. If you have an amber bone, we have the carbon steel 54 trapper and the stainless steel 47 stomp in an amber bone. And it's a 6-pack of Case XX waterproof stickers. Nice little 6-pack. Them stout too, them ain't accidentally gonna fall off anything, that's a fact. I've got some of my tackle box that have been there for, I feel like 2 years. They're still stout. Rusty getting it for $10 right now. On the 6-pack of Case stickers. Fish coming in on them. Rusty. Might be taking them. Rusty taking the stickers, thank you, sir. Case dated 5/1/26. There's actually a fairly good chance of that. It'll be a hard one to find the exact date. I'll try to keep my eye out whenever we run. I'll try my darndest. Appreciate them follows. Another whitetail cutlery blue jigged bone. This one's the tiny Coke or the small Coke bottle. Chip and crack free blue jigged bone handles. Never used or sharpened. $1 and go on that one. Don't have any 99s, Lathan. I did look. Didn't even have one in inventory. That must have been a hard year to find. Actually, I take that back. We did get one in this morning on a collection. Blue Rogers Barlow. Don't have one of them today. Dylan getting it for $1 bill right now. David coming in. Dylan again. Cody at 5. Good buy on that one, Cody, for $5. Coke bottle never been used. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Cody. Don't have any of those, Diesel Dog. Pink Crackle Butterbean. Don't have any of those either. Striking out. Let's run us a case at $1 and go, even though we're not at 50. Case XX original box. Carbon steel yellow synthetic 3254 Trapper. Never used or sharpened. Chip and crack free, good snaps. Very pretty piece right there. Any razors? Don't have any case razors today. No case razors. Very pretty little trapper. It's a 2026. Hot off the line. Rusty getting a great buy on it right now for $47. Fit coming back in on it. Nice little carbon steel case XX. Fit taking that one for less than 50. Great deal on that one. Stainless large amber bone Stockmans. We have this one. This one's the 47 pattern. That is the medium Stockman, but it is a little bit bigger than the 18 and the 32. That one's in the stainless as well. Don't have any of the large Stockman though. What 80s do we have today? I don't think we have an 80s one, Lathan. Actually, yeah, we do. This sodbuster that we ran on the other show, we had some complications. Don't want to get into it, but this one's the 1980 10 dot. Little slick black 2138. That is the big sod. That one's the big one. Rusty says run it. I don't know. Lathan giving some fire. What's everybody else thinking? On the 10 dot 1980 big sod. Cody says do it. Any red size full sods? We do in the store. Don't have any today. Alright, $1 and go on this one. 1980 10 dot 2138. That's the big sod. That one should go really good. That's the big one. 1980 10 dot. Got two going at it right now, Rusty and Dagger. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take it? Lathan coming back in on it. Going really cheap on the 10 dot. Look at the gorgeous piece. Lathan taking the 10 dot. That one hurt. Good deal on that one. Run one of these. Nice little yellow synthetics display sod buster, Junior. Put it in the display. Probably make a keychain out of it. Put some magnets on there. Do anything you want with it. Little small sod, Junior. Fish coming in. Fish taking that one for $3. Thank you, sir. David, I'm actually not the person over that. That's Richard himself, and he's in Tennessee. But we would definitely be interested in old users. Yeah, he's in Tennessee, but I tell him to get back to you as soon as he can, whenever he gets back. We try to buy all of them we can. Nice Rough Rider orange smooth bone. How we doing, KY Cowboy? Ain't no problem at all, David. Anytime. Nice little smooth orange bone. Razor Trapper. I feel like somebody was asking for a Razor Trapper just a second ago. $1 and go on that one. The pretty orange bone Rough Rider Razor. That is the full-size Trapper. Very pretty orange bone handles. We've got a few, Lathan. We got a XX Red Bone Coke Bottle, XX Red Stag Canoe, and then a 2000 Butterbean. Might wait till a little bit later on in the show for them. Tanner making a first purchase. Thank you, sir. That other one hurt quite a bit. Tanner on that one. And here's somebody a saddle horn. Bear Hunter second cut stag saddle horn. This one's the small saddle horn. Chip and crack free second cut stag handles. Got that burnt marshmallow color to it. Very pretty. Yeah, I was too. I guess I'll tell you what happened. I guess it's not anybody's fault. Whatnot actually declined that guy's payment on that one. Don't know why. Do not know why. Matthew, we just let a 1980 10 dot go for way too cheap. And I think that was the only one we had tonight. I think it was the only one. I know it. Just a little bit late on it. Appreciate them follows, everybody. Anybody have any requests? Trying something different while we're waiting on some comments. 1972 Eisenhower dollar. 1972 Eisenhower. Barlow Tequila Sunrise. We got a Bone Stag Barlow. And we have the Yellowbone Platts Jig Barlow. But no Tequila Sunrise. Don't have any copper locks today, Kenny. Fit getting Eisenhower for 3. Michael Fancher for 4. On the Eisenhower clad dollar. Fit coming back in. You want us to run that Bone Stag for you? That Bone Stag Barlow? Fit getting that for 5. Thank you, Fit. Mike says please. All right. First good case of the day. Original box on that one. The 6/10/26. That was close. See if I can get this box to not fall. There we go. That's 6.5 Bone Stag. Single blade case XX Barlow. Chip and crack free. Never used or sharpened. Great blade snaps on that one. Very pretty little Bone Stag. I like a Barlow. I do like a Barlow, and I like the Bone Stag too. Going for really, really cheap right now. Dagger's getting it for 54. Fit coming in at 59. Might be taking it home for less than 60. But I say those are, I think, 96.99 on the map. Fit coming in, Mike Webb. Might be taking it home. Any books? The case red books, Lathan? If so, we can have somebody go grab us one. Fit getting the Barlow for 75. Goodbye on that one. Any other Barlow? We've got the Yellowbone Platts Jig Barlow and the Caribbean Blue Saw Cut. Nice Rough Rider Yellow synthetic full-size carbon steel trapper. In my opinion, this is the best bang for buck piece on the market right now. Let me wipe it off here. Nice Rough Rider carbon steel. That one is the full-size trapper. Absolutely fantastic snaps. Chip and crack free yellow synthetic handles. Very good quality piece right there. Better than a new case in my opinion. Going cheap. Bryson. Terry. Terry again. Very pretty little Rough Rider. Going cheap on that one. Terry making a first purchase. Thank you, sir. Terry on that one. Very underrated. Rough Rider is extremely underrated, Mike. Don't really know why. They're cheap, but they're just as good as the rest of them, if not better. They actually have a warranty too. Case 90% of the time doesn't hold by to their warranty. No Bokers, Lathan. Actually, yes we do. I forgot about that. 2026 Dark Redbone 6254. That was the full-size Case XX Redbone Trapper. I heard that, Mike. I heard that. Let me see if I can reach this Boker over here. It's the Boker D2 Steel Brown Jigged Bone Hot Bill. This trapper's going really, really cheap right now. Oh, man. Fit getting a steal on it right now. Kenny for 53 on a Redbone Case Trapper. Lathan Trey coming back in. Lathan taking that one. Thank you, sir. Great snaps on that little piece. Anybody want to see a bone handle? Nice hot bill. Boker, Solingen, Germany. Still just as good as they ever was. This is the D2 Steel. Never used or sharpened. Brown Jigged Bone Hot Bill. These are really nice quality pieces. Perfect centering too. And I would say Boker has one of the best warranties out there too. I am a huge Boker fan. And they're not cheap neither. These new Bokers are high as a cat's back. I'll say the Hot Bill's around 80 or 90. Snowman getting it for 40 right now. Will says any more makers. Don't have any more makers, Will, but we got some nice muskrats that you might like. About 80 or 90, Dustin. It is, Mike. Caribbean Barlow on the top right. Jamison Carr getting a great deal on it right now. Jamison Carr getting that one. We sure can, Mike. Goodbye on my Boker Hot Bill. Don't have any burnt bacon, Lucas. But I tell you what, I believe if we had 1 million of them, we could sell 1 million of them in about 5 minutes. That's Caribbean Blue Bone Barlow, original box, 62,009.5. Very pretty Caribbean Blue sock up moan on that one. Chip and crack furry. Barlow's one of the highest pieces in the sets as well. Absolutely gorgeous blue bone. Very, very pretty. I love the Caribbean. Mike says he needs this one. He's a getting it right now. We do not, Swindoll. We do not. Mike getting a great deal right now on the Caribbean Blue Sock Up Barlow. Mike getting that one. Thank you, sir. Made a first purchase. Mike got him a pretty Barlow. Don't think he's in trouble now. It was a good buy, Cody. Thought about buying it myself. Mike getting that one. We got a lot of comments right there. Give me just a second. No problem, Mike. In the Caribbean Blue Bone, that's a very big set. I want to say there's 17 or 18. That is a ginormous set. What's the middle right? Let's see. That one right there is the Mediterranean Blue Pocket Worn 18 pattern. That one's the Seafoam Green Crossroads, and then that one's the Yellow Curly Oak 18 pattern. I heard that, Mike. We got her this Caribbean Blue Bone axe handle too, if we can get some fire on it. That one's down there. Tash says old knives. Maybe a little bit later on in the show, Tash. There's 3 fires on the Caribbean Blue Bone axe handle. Anybody else wanting to get in on it? Let me wipe that off right there. Very, very pretty. That one should go really good. Original box on that piece as well. Very, very pretty. $1 and go on the Case XX axe handle. Very pretty. I'm kind of scared to look. Oh man, that is going cheap. Mitch getting a steal on it. Oh no. San Fran man coming in on it. Tash coming back on the Caribbean Blue. For under 125. Oh my gosh. Susie coming back. Tash again. Tash might be taking it home for a steal right now. Tash 95 taking that one. Very pretty axe handle. Very, very pretty. I'm surprised that one went that cheap. That was one of the prettiest Caribbeans I've seen in a while. That was a very pretty Caribbean Blue. Now don't forget about this one right here. Case XX Bone Stag axe handle. I'll put that one right there. Might take us a little while on that one. Anyway, you'd run the one by the American flag. This one right here, Lathan. Mediterranean Blue Pocket Worn. Alrighty. $1 and go on this Case XX. Very pretty blue bone pocket worn handles. 6318 medium Stockman. That's a very pretty set. Original box on that one as well. Gator snaps on all 3 blades. Scott getting a steal for 50. Oh, man. Kenny coming in. Very, very pretty piece right there, thick. Budman Swiper Lathan, where you at? Very pretty. Tash for 77. We can do that for you, Nick. Tash might be taking her home. Tash, you getting that one? Very pretty medium stockman. All right. Case double X. This one's the Star Spangled Bone. 6207 Mini Trapper. I don't exactly know why, but these are very up there in the price. I don't exactly. They are very pretty. That does have texture on it. Smooth on the other side. 6207. Very pretty piece. That was a 2025. 2025. Going cheap. $46 on that. I want to say those are about $139. What I was thinking. Anytime, Tash. Yes, they are. It's a fact. I know the copper lock's around 160. When cheap on that one, this one might hurt a little bit. Yeah, Huey, that's what I was thinking. Nick getting a steal on it. Nick taking it for $81. Thank you, Nick. Great buy on that beauty piece. Let's see what we got. Trying to find us a nice piece down here. What's the seafoam color case on the left side? That one's the Mini Trapper, Lathan. Any hen roosters, Dustin says. Don't think we do tonight, Dustin. Nice seafoam green. This is one of my favorite sets. Love the seafoam green. That is a gorgeous color. Seafoam green G10. 10207 Mini Trapper. Very pretty. Good center and good snaps. Chip and crack free. $1 and go on that one. Very pretty seafoam. JBR says any copper locks. Let me see if we can get somebody to grab us some copper locks. She said she's going to grab us some. Oh man, what a steal on this one. Oh no. Come back having a heart attack. Eric getting it for 50. Wilson for 54. Oh man. Eric back again. Yeah, if they made a bone scale seafoam, I would have to have it. I would have to have it. Wilson might be taking it for 64. Great buy on that one. Thank you, Wilson. Get us another giveaway running here. Be sure to get in on the givey, everybody. Let's see. Any muskrat fans out there? Got that Spar X red synthetic muskrat going up on the wall. Pacific Tides Karenite Mini Trapper. No tequila sunrise. What's the giveaway? Lathan asked. That is a Richard's Knife World custom sticker, Lathan. Any sow bellies? We've got the antique bone sow belly down there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, that one's a little bit out of screen. I'm a bit up closer on the display. Nice little antique bone. Very pretty sow belly. I like the antique bone. Oh man, she brought us a nice copper lock. There was a lot of people asking for copper locks a second ago. Here's the 6.5 bone stag. That one is gorgeous. Strong blade lock on it. Good snaps. Good center and chip and crack free. $1 and go on the bone stag mini copper lock. If that's a red badge rack, could you run it? Will, that's the Spar X white badge. However, oh, the one on the top right is, yeah. I just put that other one in there, Will. Yeah, we can run it for you. Any Peterbilt or John Wayne? Don't think we do, JT Mill. This bone stag's going for a steal. Oh, man. KA coming in. Donnie Combs, there he is. Michael Fancher on the bone stag. JBR. Don't mind at all, Matt. JBR made a first purchase. Thank you, sir. Thomas, that was the bone stag, not genuine stag. Let me see if we've got any genuine stag here today. We sure do, and this is a nice one. This is one of the higher ones we've ran tonight. This is the Case XX in the gift tin. Genuine Case XX stag butterbean. Very, very pretty. That's the real deal right there. It is the real stag. Any pearl green? We sure do, Elk. Run one of them up next for you. I'm sorry, Will. I forgot about that red muskrat. We'll do it next. I'll go ahead and take it down. Sorry about that. What is happening on this one? $15, $17 on the genuine stag Case butterbean. Oh, man. Appreciate that, Mike. No problem. Going cheap on that genuine stag. Oh, no. This one's going to hurt, it looks like. RJ might be taking it home. Curtis. Very pretty stag. Very pretty little stag. Curtis getting that one. Don't have any carbon axe handles. We do have the bone stag axe handle though. Heard that, Will. Must be nice. Middle size has just seen you guys at the Knife Show in Tennessee. I heard that. Always good to meet the man in charge. He should be getting us a lot of good stuff to start running on Whatnot. We'll try to run nicer and nicer stuff every time. No case razors. That's what we like to hear, middle size. All right. Jeff says sow belly whenever you have a chance. Yes, please. Nice natural bone muskrat. This one is the red badge. Very, very pretty. That one should go up there too. Very, very pretty. Somebody's going to believe him on that one day, middle size. There's probably some old man out there that thinks it's the truth. I wouldn't doubt it a bit. He said it. I have that one in first production. I heard that. I know it's bringing cheap right now. able to run a couple vintage. We can do one next for you. We sure can. Mr. Chevalier. How do you say your last name, Will? You said it one time in here. I think I said it right. But I just want to be sure. He said I nailed it. I heard that. I hate when getting people's names wrong. I know I do it a ton on here. Let's see, somebody had asked for a green pearl, and we'll run that sow belly after this one. Case XX green pearl with the red badge. Original box included on that one. These are a discontinued set. 2025. Big 10-2087 pin. Good snaps, chip and crack free. I hear you, Rick. Ain't no explaining that to him, Will. What do you have in Buffalo Horn? Nothing tonight, K.A. Nothing tonight. After this, we'll run that sow belly, then we'll run us a XX red bone Coke bottle. Anytime. Elk might be taking it home. Tash coming in. I was about to say this one's going really cheap on a green pearl Kieranite. He gets more people's names wrong than he does right, I believe. He does it for meanness sometimes, I think. Elk coming back in. Might be taking it home. Elk taking that one. Made a first purchase. We appreciate it. Hit my camera. Taking that one. Throwing this big high dollar sow belly right here. Smooth antique bone original box. Fluted bolster. Again, one of my favorite sets. I love the antique bone. Never used or sharpened with the bomb shield. Be a TB 6339 Tony Bow sow belly. Great snaps on all blades. Very, very pretty piece right there. Got it going for $1. Bringing $4 right now. Get a drink over here. You know, I thought they was going to make one this year. Will, making a muskrat for that set, but they didn't end up doing it. Wish they do a side buster in it too. Jeff getting a steal on it. Budman Swiper. I'll show you a nice muskrat, Will. I don't know if you've got it or not. We've also got a mini muskrat in the Corlone. Any fixed blade, Terry says. Not in a case, Terry. Adrian Mall taking that one. We have the piggyback set, Buffalo Horn Marbles. Would be about the only fixed blade we have tonight. Adrian taking that. From this XX red bone Coke bottle. This one should go pretty good. It is a user. Has been loved, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Get it to stay open. Big 6225, 1940 to 64. Red bone small Coke bottle. $1 and go on that one. 76 different, right? I heard that. Got a few of them. Got you any German eye muskrats? If not, we can add to it. Going cheap on that one. Really cheap on that one. Dagger getting it for 70. Might be taking it home. That's a great deal on a XX red bone. Lone Star for 74. Lathan, where you at on that one? Lone Star taking that one for 74. Made a first purchase. Thank you, sir. Says he bought one last night. I heard that. Lone Star Blade House on that piece. He says he's got a stag one. That's what I was thinking of. All right. Here's probably one of my favorite muskrats I think I've ever seen. This one is the Smooth Natural Bone with the Bullet Shield. Case XX, chip and crack free. Original box on that one. Never used or sharpened. Very pretty muskrat. It's probably my favorite item that we've ran tonight. I love that. One for $1 bill right now. Dustin Beverly. Any old pretty bone? Not tonight, I don't think so, Matt. Tash getting that one for 54. Oh my gosh. Dagger coming in on it. Tash again. What's happening on this one? This one's going dirt cheap. Terry. Tash again. On the Bullet Shield, Smooth Natural Bone Muskrat. Very pretty piece, going cheap. Eric again. This one's going to hurt, boss. Eric, great buy on that one. It was a very pretty piece. That one hurt my feelings just a little bit. Eric on the pretty muskrat. Anybody have any requests today? Just sold the only red bone we had. It was the XX Coke bottle that went really, really cheap. White synthetic flag shield 4344 medium stockman. I'll learn to go on that one. You can do that, make it stay a little bit better. Any fixed blades? Not in a case, Eric, but we do have a Marbles Buffalo Horn piggyback set. Tash getting that one for a steal, 31 bucks. Dustin Beverly. Jason coming in, Tash. Might be taking it home for 45 bucks. Jason again. Tash again. Jason. Budman Swiper coming in on it. Be sure to get in that giveaway. Budman Swiper just won him a giveaway right there for 60 on that one. Eric says yellow plants. We sure do, Eric. Appreciate them follows, everybody. We've got the newest one in the set to be released. It is the 6220 Peanut. Budman Swiper on that. I would say there's a 99% chance nobody in here has got this one yet. Yellow Bone Platts Jig Peanut. This is the newest one in the set. Very pretty yellow bone handles. Got that good old fashioned Case XX snap. There it is. Yeah, it's back in there now. Good center, chip and crack free. Eric getting it for a steal. He might be taking it home. Eric taking that one. Thank you, sir. kill on that one. What's everybody wanting to see? Any blue sycamore or Kentucky bluegrass? Don't have any Kentucky bluegrass or blue sycamore tonight. Any more Barlows, Jason says. Let me see what we've got. I don't know if we've got another Barlow tonight. I don't think we do. Yep, don't think we've got another Barlow tonight. Any Kissing Crane Shield? We do not, Latham. Is there any in particular you're looking for, Jason? Anything in particular? We do not, Latham, have any Kissing Crane Shield. See what, if Case or almost any brand would just start selling their shields to the public, it would be insane. White or natural bone? Got us a nice natural bone right here. This one's a pair to that muskrat we had just run. This one's the Red Badge 6207. Smooth natural bone mini trapper. Good snaps. Very pretty piece. I can show you after this one, Latham. Jason getting a steal on this one for 50. Oh, man. Robert coming in. Jason again. Jason taking that one for a good deal. Made a first purchase. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jason. I hit my camera one more time. Alright, Latham. We got this one, Case XX. You can call it whatever color you want, but I'm pretty safe calling that one Red Stag. It is a lover. Or user, I mean, it has been loved. Still has great snaps. Nice Red Stag canoe. I don't know if we can run that one or not on here. Might be a little bit too nice for the whatnot. Latham giving some fire. I do like that one, Cody. It's untelling how many miles of backer that thing right there is cut. Giveaways are rolling. Zackus 10 getting the giveaway. Congratulations to Zach. Welcome, Zach. Anybody else want to see the Red Stag canoe get run? 1940 to 64. One might be a little bit too nice for the whatnot.com. This should go well up in the 2s. Probably even into the 3s. Alright, we're getting some love on it. Be good to me on this one. Be good to me on it. I want to say book on those, which that's very far away from book. But I want to say book on that's, I think, 2,500 on that one. But then again, that's a pretty good ways away from being mint. Has been used. But I definitely feel safe calling that one Red Stag. Still good snaps. Nice worm groove on the back. Going absolutely dirt cheap right now. This one's going to hurt bad. Absolutely going to hurt. Nick might be getting the seal of a lifetime on that one. Latham coming in. Oh man. Might not be able to run any more vintage if this one goes this cheap. Tash for 166. Lathan Curtis coming in. I agree on this one. Curtis, what a great deal on that piece. On the Red Stag Double X canoe. Congratulations. A good buy on that one. Lathan says he wishes he had a bigger budget on it. I can show you this one, but it's not a dollar start if anybody's interested. I don't know. On a 1989 Red Stag 52-54 Trapper. I'll just go ahead and put it back here. Turn us one more vintage. See if it can do better than the last one. That one went way cheap. This one's a 2000. Pocket worn natural bone. Does have a front center pin crack. Is an extremely light user. 2000. 26-year-old piece right there. 26-year-old piece. Start on that one's 200. Yeah, me too, Lathan. Jaco getting the butter bean right now. I'll give you a better look at it. Nick getting it for 66. Might be taking it. Jaco. Sure can, Lathan. That's what I'm saying, cowboy. It's hurt my feelings. Gotta start crying over here. Jaco Blood making a first purchase. Thank you. Getting the butter bean. All right. Case Double X 1989. Red Stag. Very, very pretty. Never been used or sharpened. Good snaps. It might have a rear center pin crack on it. It might. It might just be a scratch. It is on that one, Lathan. We can start it for 200 if anybody's interested on it. On the Red Stag Trapper. We can put it down here. Jaco says any more 2000. Let me check. We've got a 2005. Trying to check. It's hard to check all of them. I believe that would be the closest we can get. Would be the 2005. Let me see what year this muskrat is. That's the 2008. That one right there is my year. Anytime, Jaco. Anytime. Ruger toothpick. Little navy blue bone tiny hunter. I don't blame you, Lathan. We'll have one day. We will have one day. I guess I can put this marlin spike down there too. I don't know if anybody would be interested in it though. I don't know if anybody'd like a marlin spike. Let me find us another case to run down here. Discontinued piece right here. This one's the red synthetic flag shield 4220 peanut. Discontinued piece. 2023. That one's got some good age on it to be, or still be a new knife. Jason getting it for 40 bucks on the discontinued peanut. Cody coming in. We do not, JBR. We do not. Only hot bill we had was a Boker, and we had done run it. Jason getting that one too. Thank you, sir. Jason getting that one. Don't have any burnt bacon. Run us a vault pattern. Case XX Yellow Synthetic 3282 SP Baby Dot. That's 2025 vault pattern. Never used or sharpened, chip and crack free. Good snaps. Original box. Nice little vault pattern. Got any 92? Don't think that we have any 92s. No, sir. Single blade that locks. We've got a Seafoam Green Mini Copper lock. Go ahead and put it up here. One of my favorite sets, if not my favorite. I know I say it a lot, but I do love it. Don't have any full docks. We did get a Rattleskin full-size dock in this morning. Might be a little bit before we can sell on that collection, though. Peyton Davison winning that one. No problem. The Green Gator Cheetah Cub. We do not, Emily. We sure don't. Wish we did. Actually, Peyton on the baby dot. It's kind of hard to find exact years because you think it'd be easy to find like a 1999 like for Lathan, but whenever you get into it, you're like, man, that's a hard year to find. I guess it's just whenever you start looking for something, it's very difficult to find. Nice red synthetic Spar XX. That was the 43032 medium stockman. I want to say that one's discontinued as well. No giraffe bone. No giraffe bone. Bub's getting that one for $42. Jason coming in for $45. That's a steal on that one. Somebody needs to call the cops. Wayne, $49. Jason again. Wayne for $56. Wayne's taking that one. Made a first purchase. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Wayne, on that one. Thank you, Wayne. Anybody else got any requests? If I miss a comment, I don't mean anything by it. I just can't see out of my left eye and I'm blind in my right eye. Nice Case XX Carbon Steel American Workman Series 2025. 4207 Warncliffe. That one's the Warncliffe Mini Trapper. Roy says hot bill. Let me see if I can find a hot bill. We're getting a lot of requests. Going cheap on this one. Any red dyed bone knives? Let me I would think I had 100 of them here somewhere. Lathan getting that one cheap. Oh man, for 45. The American Workman. Lathan getting a steal on that piece. Stoneworks rat. Don't have any of the Stoneworks rat. The only Stoneworks we have is the Copperhead and the 5-blade sow belly. See, somebody wanted a red dyed bone. Nice frost cutlery. Reddish, pinkish, jigged bone baby Copperhead. Good snaps, chip and crack free. Never used or sharpened. Case Muskrat. Yes, sir. We can run one of those next for you. Just on that one. Roy for 3. Just for 4. Dagger for 5. Roy for 6. Any carbon sodbusters? If I hit my camera again, I'm gonna crash out. $6 on that one for Roy. Goodbye on that one. Don't have any carbon sods, but we do have the S35 VN Crossroads. And I hit my camera again. Thank you, Roy, on that one. Appreciate them follows, everybody. And he wanted the Case Muskrat. Case XX, red synthetic, original box. This one's the Spar X 2024. Never used or sharpened, chip and crack free. Lathan says he's still on some vintage. Let me see what we can find in a vintage. I think about all of it's on the table. We still have that loom fixture. If anybody's interested on that one. Again, it's not a cheap piece, but it is a great one to have. Big Wall might be getting it for 65. Big Wall's made a first purchase. Thank you, sir. I like a muskrat. That was a good piece to get. Oh my goodness. Let's see. There's a 2008. This is one of the rarest pieces we've ran tonight. It is a new piece. This is the Smoked Pearl Corlone. See if it'll focus here. That one's the mini muskrat. That is the smaller size than the muskrat. Good snaps. Chip and crack free Smoked Pearl Corlone. That is genuine Corlone by Case. 2008. Lathan's giving us some fires. Anybody else interested on that rare birdie right there? On the Smoked Pearl Corlone mini muskrat. D. Hardy says he's in. Figured Mr. Chevalier would want that one. There's 2. Chloe says he's in. Skinny says he's in. All right. That is not a cheap piece right there. $1 and go. Smoked Pearl Corlone 2008 mini muskrat. It's a very rare birdie. Very, very rare piece right there. One of the first. That's actually the first one of those I've seen in the Smoked Pearl. Going cheap. D. Hardy Chloe. D. Hardy coming back in. The normal size is expensive enough, ain't it, Will? It's hard to start another thing. D. Hardy again. Might be taking it home. D. Hardy might be taking it. 193 on the Corlone mini muskrat. D. Hardy taking that one. Made a first purchase. That was a great first purchase right there. Thank you, D. Hardy. Great buy. Those are extremely hard to find. Clay says rust locks. Don't think that we do, Clay. Don't think that we have any rust locks. That's the truth, Hardy. If you want it, might as well. Run us another rare piece right here. Any Ruger fans? This one's the Ruger with the original 10-10096 tiny Texas toothpick. This one's the red micarta. This one's a 2005. Piece right there's older than I am. Very pretty little tiny Texas toothpick. Original box included. Anybody wanting in on that one? Be sure to get in on that giveaway. It's fixing to roll. Again, that's not a cheap piece. Very pretty little Ruger. $1 and go that one. I'm kind of scared to look at it. Going for a steal. Absolute steal. Jason Tash. There was not, Hardy. I believe the box for the mini muskrats, I think they bring about 25 to 30 just for the box. Going cheap on this one. Oh my gosh. On the Ruger toothpick. Oh man. Any more German knives? I like hearing people ask for a good knife. It makes my day. Giveaways are rolling. See who gets this one. Jay Sheets getting that one. Congratulations. Going cheap on the toothpick. Chloe might get it. Chloe got that one. Thank you, sir. That was a great piece. We might can have somebody bring us another Boker. Chloe 1974 on the toothpick. Thank you, sir. Any bone color case and a sodbuster. Don't have any bone sodbusters next to me, but we do have the Camo Supreme Crossroads and the Seafoam Green Crossroads. Bone case on the shelf. Which one? Axe handles. Presley, we've got the 6.5 Bone Stag axe handle. Original box on that one. If anybody be interested in that piece, we can run that one. $1 and go. Great snaps. Good centering. Presley says run it. Anybody else interested on that one? The Moore Makers is actually made in Texas. I think Boker does some for them and Case does some for them, but they just send their parts over here. But I am a big fan of a Moore Maker. I wish they'd get a better name out there. All right, we're getting some love. $1 and go on the Bone Stag axe handle. Very pretty Bone Stag. I mean, very pretty. Great snaps. Chip and crack free. Very, very pretty Bone Stag axe handle. Any more pre-70s $1 go? I'm a looking. Oh man, that axe handle's going cheap. Scaring me to death over here. Still going for, oh my gosh. Michael Fancher coming back in on it. Michael Fancher again. Yeah, we've got a Caribbean Blue Stockman. Michael Fancher, what a good deal on that one. Thank you, sir. Michael Fancher. Trying to find Michael Fancher's stack over here. Oh well, write him a new card. So some 70s. Don't have any rust locks, Clay. That's alright. Not a drop of rust locks. Michael Fancher on the bone stack accident. Lathan wants some 70s. Somebody else said run a 70s. No Tony Bowes. Alright, here we go. Here's a vintage 1976. Jigged Rosewood 62-65 large folding hunter. Main blade is a little short. No snap on the main. Good snaps on the secondary. Is a user. Chip and crack free. Rosewood handles. Dollar and go on the 1976 large folding hunter. Can you show the seafoam sod? Yes, sir, I can after this one gets done running. We sure can. Going cheap on this one, $10 on a 76. Oh, man. That is a cool piece. That's a lot of knife right there from the 70s. Big 1976 vintage piece. Lathan coming in on it. Nick. Lathan again. Don't have any PB&J, Clay. Lathan might be taking that one. Great buy on that 76 folding hunter. Somebody's wanting to see that Seafoam sod. Seafoam Crossroads Burl G10 with a pocket clip. Dollar and go on that one. S35 VN. Good snaps, good center, and chip and crack free. Clean inside. What a spring on that. 2026 model. Very, very, that's my favorite Crossroads. By far. What do you have in Caribbean Blue? We've got the 63032 medium Stockman, Clay. This one's going for $15. What's happening? 17, 19. 34, oh my gosh. That's a 2026, Marty, brand new. This one's going absolutely dirt cheap, oh my gosh. 70 on the Crossroads Seafoam Green. Brian. Might be taking it home. Brian, great buy on that one. Great buy on that one. That was a 430. 430 Marty. 430.26. Brian Ellie getting that one. Thank you, sir. Lathan says loves him some old stuff. Somebody wanted some vintage and somebody was wanting a hot bill. Trying us another one of these Boker traditional jigged bone hot bills D2 steel. About as good quality on the market right now as you can get. Perfect centering. Chip and crack free. Never used or sharpened. Dollar and go on that. Will you run the mini copper lock? Yes, sir, we will. What's the case laying on the table? Let's see, that was the Red Stag Trapper, the Navy Blue Tiny Hunter, than the Jigga Delrin Marlin spike. This one's going cheap. These new Bokers aren't cheap. Peyton on the hot bill for 31 bucks. Donnie Combs. If you own one of these, you'll probably never want to own a case again. They put them to shame. Even their old stuff. And I don't know how they get them that sharp. I don't know how they get them that sharp. Joseph Kim. Palm Beach Pete says run the mini copper lock. I've heard it all now. A lot of people in here probably don't know who that is. Kim on the hot bill. Might be taking it home for 64. Kim getting that one. Thank you, Kim. Blue Bone. Clay was actually first on the Blue Bone, so we'll run that Caribbean for him. Then we'll run that mini copper lock. Trying to get to everybody. Caribbean Blue, original box. Chip and crack free. No more Hawks, Joseph. 63032. Never used or sharpened. Gorgeous Caribbean Blue Bone. $1 and go on that one. Very pretty piece. Going cheap on that medium Stockman. John, where you at, Clay? Palm Beach Pete winning it right now. For 64, that's a great buy. Palm Beach Pete made a first purchase. Gorgeous piece. Thank you, sir. Somebody's wanting that copper lock ran. This copper lock's a high buck item right now. $5 item. Seafoam green, original box with this one. One of my favorite sets. Seafoam green G10, chip and crack free. Good snaps, never used or sharpened. $1 and go on that one. Very, very pretty piece. Whittlers or User Congress. Don't have any Whittlers or Congresses tonight. We do not. Going for $6 on the Seafoam. $60 right now, cheap. True Crew might be getting it for $59. Jason for $69. I want to say these are $90. So they ain't cheap. Jason might be taking it home. Gulf Coast. Palm Beach might be coming in on it. He was one that's wanting it. Gulf Coast taking that one home. Thank you, sir. Any sods? We've got the Camo Dymolux Sawbuster Jr. Gulf Coast getting that one. Thank you, sir. Says run the Tiny Hunter. It's a rare birdie right there. 2000. About cut my finger off right there. 2004. Navy Blue Bone. $1 and go on that vintage piece. Any other Seafoam? I believe that'll be it. I believe that'll be it on that one. Going cheap on this Pocket Hunter. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yep, that one's a 2004, Clay. 2004. Rusty Rob. Big 2004 Navy Blue Bone. This one's the Tiny Hunter. It is a vintage, Lathan. Vintage to me. It's 4 years older than I am. Daniel might be taking it home, Gulf Coast. Might be taking home a Tiny Hunter. Gulf Coast Cutlery taking that one. Thank you, sir. Says run a vintage. Let's see what we can find. Guess this one might be considered a vintage. I don't know though. It says he's got to have a pre-2000. It was a 2012 Amber Bone. 6318 medium stock when missing the shield as a user. Extremely light user. Does have a little bit of residue. Chip and crack free. $1 and go on the 2012. I'm looking for you a 99, Lathan. If I can find one, we'll definitely throw it up here. Wayne taking that one. Thank you, sir. Orange Synthetic 4207 2026 Tiny or Mini Trapper. $1 and go on that one. Original box, never used or sharpened. One for $2 on the chip and crack free 4207 Mini Trapper. That one is the Mini. You're good, Susie. Good snaps. Anything in Tequila Sunrise or Cayenne? I think we've got the Tequila Sunrise Baby Butterbean. It's in the display. If anybody be interested in that one, we might have somebody go run and grab one. Going cheap on this Mini Trapper. Gulf Coast about to get a steal. Wayne Brothers coming in. Any baby docs? Let me check. Wayne might be taking that one. Wayne taking that one. Thank you, sir. Airborne says run the Tequila Baby Butterbean. See if we can get them to go grab it. Any baby docs? Let me look. We do have a baby doc right here. This one's one of my favorite baby docs too. This was the yellow bone with the black shield. Never used or sharpened, chip and crack free. That'll focus. Original box. Good snaps. Nice little vault pattern. Case XX. Tequila Sunrise right now. Nick getting it for 53 on the vault pattern. $56 with Lucas. Lucas taking that one, made a first purchase. Thank you, Lucas. Be sure to get in that giddy. Got it rolling. Spanky says, show us some sods. I don't think we have any other ones besides that Camo Supreme Dymolux Crossroads. This one's the yellow bone, the brother to the baby doc. This one's the baby butterbean. 62 132. Original box on that one. Dagger might get it for $1 bill. Peyton coming in. Michael Fancher. Going cheap on that one. Scared me to death. Dagger getting it for 35. True Crew for 39. Terry. True Crew again. Terry. Kim coming in on it. Kim might be taking it home for 61. Kim taking that one. Got that Tequila Sunrise. Be sure to get in that givey. Spruce Green Trapper, yes it is. We can run that one for you after we run this Tequila Sunrise. Original box with this one. 62-132 Tequila Sunrise Baby Butterbean. Very, very pretty little piece right there. Tequila Sunrise is high dollar stuff. Everybody's wanting it right now. Peyton. Airborne. Kim. Airborne might be taking it home. Appreciate them follows, everybody. Be sure to get in on that giveaway. Airborne might take it. Kim. Airborne. Kim. Airborne again. Who's going to win? Airborne might be taking it. Airborne taking that one. Made a first purchase. Trying this Spruce Green Trapper right here for Gulf Coast. Original box. Never used or sharpened. Chip and crack free. That one's the full size. Anything green bone? Don't think we do tonight. Going cheap on that discontinued Trapper right there. That one is the full size with our arrowhead shield. Good snaps. Chip and crack free original box. True Crew might be taking it. True Crew taking that one. Don't have any K-bar. Old Redbone original box. Arrowhead shield. This one's a 2021. Discontinued piece 6318. Very pretty Redbone. $1 and go on that piece. Nice little discontinued pattern right there. Will Garrett taking it home for 19. 45, 49. Tash. No problem, Airborne. That is a hard set to find right now. They didn't make it for, I don't even think, a month. Big Wall's getting a steal. That giveaways are rolling. JT Mill taking the givey. JT Mill. Be sure to get in the next givey. Kim taking that one as well. Jeff, the only other vintage we have is a 1989 Red Stag Trapper, but we can't do dollar and go on that one. Gotta have a 200 start on that piece. Kim taking that one. Dollar and go on the Gray Bone Saw Cut Flag Shield. Another discontinued piece. This one's a 610096 Tiny Texas Toothpick. Chip crack free. A lot of toothpick collectors out there. Appreciate them follows, everybody. Appreciate them follows. Going cheap on the discontinued toothpick. Really cheap. Wayne. Big Wall. Wayne again. Jason Big Wall. On the Flag Shield Gray Saw Cut. Terry might be taking it. Jeff, I think we're out of peanuts for tonight. Big Wall might be taking that one home. Big Wall taking that one. Dollar and go a big case stop. Big Yellow Bone Platts G. Dollar and go on this piece. Chip and crack free. Big 6375. That is the big Stockman. I heard that, Wayne. Appreciate you stopping by. Bert 94 getting that for 70. Any budget we do. We'll run us a budget hot bill right here. I know hot bills are hard to find. Jason 1214 getting that one, thank you, sir. It's a budget piece. Nice right edge, smooth black bone. Little small hot bill. God, what a spring on that thing. Gator snap on that piece. Good centering. Now let her go on that hot bill. What's on the bottom right? That one is the yellow curly oak 18 pattern Stockman. Going cheap on the hot bill. Sure would, Airborne. I ain't brave enough to try it. It's hard to cut steel, though. Jeff might be taking that one for $6. Gulf Coast coming back. Be sure to get in that giveaway. Gulf Coast again. True Crew back at it. Gulf Coast. Gulf Coast Cutlery taking that one. Thank you, sir. Dollar and go another Case XX vault pattern. Nice little piece right here. This one's the smooth black curly oak Gold Shield 2025. Chip and crack free. Discontinued. Yeah, we can do that, Gulf Coast. If you'd like us to do that, we can run it on the next one. He says, absolutely. All right, we can do it. It's awful nice of you. Going cheap on this hot bill, or not hot bill, but Baby Dot. Dagger winning that one for $48. Jonathan taking that one. All right, be sure to get this next Gibby. Getting that hot bill. Well, as our Gibby, can you show the one on the bottom right, please? This one right here is the 19. Let me tell you the exact year on that one. 1982. Jigga Delrin Marlin spike. Does have center pin cracks, as 99% of Marlin spikes do because of that gator snap. On the rack, yes sir. Yellow curly oak 18 pattern. Nice little piece. Trying to say Case XX pocket one. This one's the old red bone. Tiny Texas toothpick. Original box, never used or sharpened. Nice little toothpick. Going cheap too. Really cheap on that one. Wool Mill might be getting it for 42. Tash. Tash 95 might take it. Gulf Coast. Tash again. Terry. Tash isn't wanting it. Appreciate them follows, everybody. Not for $1 and go, Jeff. Gotta have a 160 start on that one. Terry taking that one. Thank you, Terry. Run this one right here. Case XX Yellow Synthetic 3254. This one's the full size trapper. Never used or sharpened. Chip and crack free handle. There's no box on that piece. Make sure to get on that Gibby. Getting that hot bill, courtesy of Mr. Gulf Coast Cutlery. Going cheap on that full size trapper. JT Mill might be taking it. David, I believe Richard's still down there. I believe Richard's still down there buying them out. That's what everybody else has said. Be sure to get in on the Gibby. Thank you, JT. Trying to assist right here. Case XX 3318 carbon steel, still factory sealed. Never been took out. That one is in the clamshell. I would feel safe calling this one absolutely mint. It's never been took out. Nothing greenbone tonight, Jeff. Jaco, appreciate them follows. Going cheap on that Stockman. Jeff's a wanting it. Don't have any sod juniors. Going cheap. Terry. Jeff again. Actually, we have that Camo Diamond Lux Crossroads, Garrett. Forgot about that one. Terry might be taking it. Terry taking that one. Thank you, sir. One older peanut. Don't think we've got any older peanuts tonight. David says run that curly oak. I swear I hit my camera every 3 seconds. This one is discontinued quite a while ago. Yellow curly oak. Original box. With that nice pewter shield in there. $1 and go on it. Never used or sharpened. Giveaways are running. David Jan winning that one. Congratulations. Going cheap on that one. $61 on the discontinued. David Jans are wanting it. Yes, sir. Don't have any sod with a wildlife scene. Canoes we do, Jeff. We can run a canoe for you next. After we run that sod buster for Mr. Garrett. David Jan taking that one. Thank you, sir. Turn this Camo Supreme Crossroads. Camo Supreme Diamond Lux. Chip and crack free, never used or sharpened. Good snaps, chipping. 2026, $1 and go on that one. It's a Crossroads that probably not a lot of people have. It's that Camo Supreme. I would say very few people got that one. We do not, Jason. That one's going cheap. Oh, man. Oh, no. Looking like this one's going to hurt. David coming in on it. Might be stealing that one. Curtis coming in on it. Curtis, that was a steal on that one. Was a steal on that one. Somebody's wanting a canoe. Let's run a nice canoe. This is the Yellowbone Platts Jig original box. Let's get another give you running here. Be sure to get in on there. Very pretty. Chip and crack free. Good snaps, never used or sharpened. $1 and go on that one. Very, very pretty piece. That one's a 2026, Jeff, the one that they're running. Going cheap. $40. 57. True Crew, David. David Jan taking that one. Thank you, sir. Trying this one. This one's a natural canvas micarta. Smooth Mini Trapper 10207 with the bow tie shield. That one's a 2022. Chip and crack free. $1 and go on that one. Any carbon steel trappers? JT says we sure do. We got the Amberbone carbon steel. If you're wanting, we can run that one next. Going cheap on that mini trapper. Jason taking it. Don't have any eye brand or any copperheads. One of that Amberbone trapper. Original box. This one is the carbon steel Amberbone, and that one is very pretty. This was the 6254. That's the full size 2026. $1 and go on that one. That is absolutely gorgeous Amberbone. Great snaps, great centering. Very, very pretty piece right there. JT Mill taking that one. Any baby butter beans? Don't think we've got any more baby butter beans, and no trappers with a pocket clip. Be sure to get in on that givey. It's a brown synthetic Delrin 2025. This is still a 6220. Chip and crack free jig of Delrin. Little peanut. Somebody asked for a peanut a second ago. Good snaps, never used or sharpened. Nice little piece. Any medium single blades with bone. Yep, that one is the Giga Delrin synthetic. Cody getting that one for 34. Great buy on that one. Here's a medium single blade. This one's a chestnut bone smooth lockback. Might be considered a small. $1 and go on this one. This one is the lockback. Nice chestnut bone. 61225L. Going cheap. Jordan swindled Jaco. Sure did, Cody. Hurt my feelings on that one. Mackie 73 on the lockback. Don't have any Sasquatch sidebusters. Garrett HES winning the giveaway. Congratulations. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, Cody. Everybody's getting deals today. Figured everybody would be asking about that Cheetah Cub right there. 30th anniversary pocket worn. No more axe handles. That's all we had today. Paul, I think we just showed you an axe handle, I think. Not axe handle, Cheetah Cub. 30th anniversary. Very pretty Cheetah Cub. And it's something a little bit different. This one's the Case XX red oval license plate. $1 and go on that one. That is genuine case product as well. Still straight. Run it, Paul. If we can get some fire in the chat, we can run it for you on the Cheetah Cub. Run the little amber bone on the bottom right. Yes, sir. Going $6 on the Case XX license plate. Terry coming in. There's 2 fires. Terry might be taking it. Mitch. Mitch for $8 on the Case XX license plate. XL Hunter giving some fire. Terry taking that one. Thank you, sir. Try this amber bone first, and we'll run that cheetah cub. Amber bone 6347. It is the medium Stockman. It's a 2025. Never used or sharpened. $1 and go on that one. Appreciate them follows, everybody. Be sure to get in that giveaway. I don't know if we'll be running that cheetah cub or not. Everything's going so cheap. I don't know if I want to. Garrett getting that one for $50 right now. Jeff coming in. Jeff might be taking it for $54. Terry. David coming in on it. $4 and go in the cub. As much as it scares me, I'll do it. Terry getting that one. Thank you, Terry. All right, get them fingers ready. Original box on that one. 30th anniversary pocket worn cheetah cub. That one's got some color in it too. Fluted bolsters. Never used. Nice little cheetah cub. Going for about 1/3 of what it should be bringing. David coming in for 90. Jeff for 108, getting a steal right now. Oh man. Paul, Jeff again. Paul might be taking her home. 133. That's a great buy on that one. Oh man. Paul getting that one. What a good buy on that, Paul. Paul Wood getting the cheetah cub. Case XX light blue synthetic small Stockman with a black shield. This one's the 4344. 4333, I mean. That's the even smaller Stockman. I love that set. Those are very pretty. Jordan Mackey. Josh Wall. Be sure to get in on that Givey, everybody. Be sure to get in on the Givey. Going cheap. Oh my gosh, that one hurt bad. Oh man. True crew on that one. Oh man. Yeah, that didn't hurt bad, True. Cody says that's what he gets for working. Let's see. Try this one right here. I'm trying to be nice to everybody. Orange Synthetic, original box. 4318 medium Stockman. Appreciate them follows, everybody. I'll learn go on that one. That Gibby's a running. Cody Myers getting that one. Thank you, sir. Any more Bone Canoes? I think that was it. That one's going cheap too. I don't know what's happening. Jay Fannin coming in. Might be taking it for 53. Josh. We still got that 80s red stag trapper down there. Mr. Lathan. Josh Wall getting that one. No teardrops or hot bills, Paul. Yep, we still got the loom too. Them's not dollar and goes though. Gosh, I about cut through the table right there. Coin Hunter says run it. Let me see if I can start this right here. I'm trying. Trying to figure this out. I even started it for a little bit cheaper than what I said. All right, there we go. 300 on the double X red bone loom. That is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, flat out. Gator snaps. Figured Mr. Lathan would be all over this one. Coin Hunter might be taking it. Coin Hunter made her first purchase. That's a great one to have, Coin Hunter. Thank you, sir. Figured there'd be all kinds of people over something like that. Figured there'd be all kinds. So now there and go with a new case, I guess. Royal Blue Synthetic with the Flag Shield 4254 full-size trapper. Now there and go on that beauty. Johnny getting it for 26 right now. Nathaniel, 38. Killing me on the new cases. Josh. Sean coming in on it. Sean taking that one. We're getting hurt on the new cases tonight. Hurt bad. Run us another pack of 5 case marbles. Various tank stamps, getting all 5 in the bag. That's 5 pack of marbles. All of those that we get usually go to pre-order, James Pink. But I think Case is supposed to be sending us, I think, some next month. They are extremely, extremely behind right now, Case is. Yeah, I mean, it's embarrassing how behind Case is right now. As long as you selected local pickup, Cody, yes you can. We're open 9 to 1 on Saturday. Jason on the marbles. Run us some silver up next if anybody's interested. Jason winning that one. We're out of every tequila sunrise right now. We are, Nathaniel. We're on East 80 in London, Kentucky. Anybody interested in some silver? I don't know if anybody will be or not. I really don't know, Cody. I think it'll work on what you buy from now on, but we'll have to ship the rest of them. Not too far, Nathaniel. Not too far at all. Yeah, that's how we tell everybody where we're at, Cody. They're always like, well, I ain't never been in there. And I'm like, that just confirms that you have been. Nice little Boker glass top fridge magnet. Yeah. We either tell them that or pass the Mennonites. Going for $1, Jason might get that one for $1. You know they have like a reward program at that store if they say they ain't never been in there. Come out with tote bags full of stuff. Jaco getting that one. What is this right here? Nice little Case fixed blade. Just had this one brought to me. This one's the walnut 3-inch clip point paring knife. This would be an insanely good apple peeler or tater peeler. Still factory sealed as well. I heard that, Cody. It's good to know from now on, at least. But yeah, we've got a pretty good sized store here in London too. If anybody wants to come check us out. Jason winning that one too. Thank you, sir. Oh, there and go on a Case XX anatomy card. Little collector's pocket guide. Will says he missed it. I don't know how you missed it if you're telling the truth. Well, it's purple, so that probably gives you a little bit of a guess on it. I'm trying to think of what it's called. I think it's called Fantasy World. I think it's called Fantasy World. I pass by it twice a day. Every time I see somebody there, I honk at them, make them think somebody that they know's looking at them. Lath and Trey getting that one. No, it ain't a Disney knockoff. It's definitely not family friendly. All right. That one anatomy card just went for $4. Let's run us an entire 50 pack. Getting all 50 Still factory sealed 50 Case XX anatomy cards. That one just went for $4. Let's see what this one does for all 50 in the pack. Appreciate that, Nathaniel. London, Kentucky is where we're out of, Jackson. Show spike knife, please. Yes, sir. Well, for 19 for all 50. That one just brought $4 for the one. Cody, Susie. Cody Myers. These are still factory sealed. Cody Myers getting them. So show that spike knife. Case XX 1982. Jigga Delrin. Does have a pin crack there, 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 and there. Usually all the Marlin spikes you see, they'll all have pin cracks right there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Cody. I'd take that and run if I was you. What's the spike do? There's not really a definitive answer. It's called a Marlin spike. So I guess it'd be for killing marlins, what a lot of people use them for. But it's also called a rope knife. It's like on a ship or something like that. There'd be like the big knots, like that size of your fist. They'd take them. That way they could untie the knots on them. Yeah. I'd say that'd probably be a pretty useful little tool to have. You could use it for anything you wanted to. That one's a 160 start if anybody's interested on that one. It's a pretty rare booger. Nice little spike. Listen to the snap on it too. Move that out of the way. There's the main blade. Listen to this. That's why they're all pin cracked. Can't do that, Lathan. Get more than that in it. That's why we're starting it at 160. We'll lose after the whatnot fees on it. Yeah, that is a smoker. Don't have any vintage trade. Yeah, they called them a rigger's knife too. Sure was, Lathan. I mean, that has absolutely ridiculous snap on it. Let's run this right here, Case XX. Little Velcro patch. This one's the red oval, just like the license plate. Put it inside of a gun safe, inside of a pouch. Probably work on a t-shirt too. That is genuine Case product as well. Little rubber Velcro patch. Going for $3 right now. Jason might take it home. Jason getting that. That hurt. Yeah, 160 start on the rigger. Alright, this is an empty Case XX box. There is no knife in here. This is just the box that we're running. Just the box, dollar and go. No, don't have the box with that one. That'd be good for a knife that doesn't have a box. That would bring a lot more if it had one. Nice little Case XX box. It's for a turquoise curly maple smooth trapper. Somebody's got one of them out there. It'd be worth $1 million to have it. Yeah, we can start that Marlin at 160 if anybody's interested on it. Jason getting 2 steals in a row. I don't know how I feel about this. Let's try something different. This is a 1941 silver quarter. I don't know how to prove to you that it's silver. You kind of just got to trust me. I got a lot to lose by selling a fake silver quarter. Dollar and go on that. Nice little 1941 silver. We do not, the broke collector. Yeah, 64 and back is silver on a quarter. Going cheap right now for a genuine silver. Big 1941. Don't see a mint mark on it too. Going cheap, $8 on a silver quarter. Jordan getting that. That was a great buy. Made a first purchase. Good buy on that one, Jordan. That was balloon melt on that. I figured we'd try it. Turn us another 5-pack. These are the pretty marbles too. Getting all 5. Got the long tail C. Getting the double X. Another long tail C. And the case 50 cent. And the case double X 50 cent tank stamp in there as well. Case double X 5-pack of marbles. Getting all 5. Jason getting all 5 for $8 right now. $87. Jason coming in. Jason taking all 5 of the pretty marbles for 10. Turn us another something different. Little fishing lure, rattle trap. We're running all kinds of stuff on here today. Kind of a blue and silver. Never been casted or caught a fish on it. I couldn't anyway. Ain't no count. Somebody out there probably could. Latham getting it for $1 right now. Swindle, Curtis. $3 on the fishing lure. Roe Curtis getting that. $1 and go on the pink little display sod. That one is the pink. Kind of a light baby pink. See if it'll sit on there by itself. I don't think it will. Why no? Why would it? Swindle getting the pink sod for $1. Be good to put in a display. Syntex for $2. Yeah, could make it a magnet. Syntex getting that for $2. Move this. Anybody interested in a case shirt? And get it up. Oh, this is soft too. I didn't know it was that soft. Alright, running this case double X shirt with the pocket. This is a 2X on the case double X shirt. What's it got on the back? That is the back design. Got the trapper with a little mountain scene case tested double X. That's a 2X. And that is soft too. Might have to get me one of them. That's actually pretty nice. A lot nicer than I thought. What's the bottom left on the table? That's a Red Stag 1989 Trapper. Swindoll says he needs a bigger one. I think Case does a 4X, but we don't have any of them on the night show. Thomas might be getting it for $23 on the Case shirt. That's a real Case product too. Thomas taking that one. Made a first purchase as well. Ain't no good as folding my Case is either. $200 start on the Red Stag, Lathan, if you're interested. I don't know if that's from Case or if somebody had actually kind of custom dyed that trapper right there. I don't know, because I've never seen one. So I can't definitely say for a fact if it has been or if it's real. Good snaps on it though on the 1989 Red Stag. 2X and any other colors. Let's see what we've got. Here's a 3X. This one's just as soft as the last one too. These are really, I don't really open these this much. I didn't know that they was as soft as they was. Another genuine Case product, WR Case & Sons. This is a 3X. If you can see it on the tag or not. 3XL. Since 1889. Nothing on the back as well. Going for $13 on the Case shirt. This one might hurt. Syntex. We do, Will. We sure do. James might get it for 17. Syntex coming in. No Case users. Syntex. Jason on the 3X. It's a lot of shirt for $25. Jason getting that Case shirt. Thank you, sir. What's the bone on the table? That one's the Red Stag. Lord, I just threw it. And this one's the 1982 Jigga Delrin Marlin Spike Rigger's knife. None of the outdoor Case. These have the craziest spring ever was. Don't have any changers. However, we did get something pretty cool in today from Case. This is the brand new genuine Case exchanger sheath. It is a brand new Case product. I think we're the first store in the US with them. I'm going to go on that. That is for an exchanger with the belt loop. Lathan getting it for $2 right now. That is really, really cool to me. Jigga Delrin, Jeff on the Rigger's knife. We do not, Ryan. Going cheap on the exchanger sheath. 200 start on the Red Stag Trapper, but I don't know if that's actually Case dyed from the factory or if somebody done that second hand. Yeah, that one hurt on that. We can start it if anybody's interested, either one. We can start either one. That's another Case shirt here. This one's the one that I like. I like this one. I like the color on it. This one's the Cypress Green Case XX. Let me see what size this one is. That was the extra large. Extra large pocket shirt. Case XX on the front. And it's got the diamond shield, the bow tie shield, the arrowhead, and the belt buckle shield on the back. Jordan getting it for $1. Syntex for $2. I hope so, Will. That's kind of weird to bring the sheath back and not the knife. That one's an extra large. That one is 100% cotton as well. That's why they're so soft. Don't have any hunters. Yeah, that'd be awful weird to not bring it back. Wow, Jason getting that one for 15. Jason getting that one for 15. Let's see what else we've got over here. Trying to find something cool for number 100. I see the razor behind the rigger. That one's the buyer's givey, Jeff. I hope so, bro. Yeah, little Frost Cutlery. Burnt Autumn Bone Razor Lock. Gator Snap. Anybody interested on the Red Stag Trapper or the Marlin's knife? Those are awfully cool. Good old pieces right there. Don't have any pink. Don't have a drop of pink. We do not, Lathan. Or not Lathan, but Jeff. What's the go on them? We didn't, Will. The go on that one, again, I don't know if that's actually dyed from the factory Red Stag or if somebody's done that. That one starts at 200. That's a 1989. And then this one, pin cracks on all the pins, as all my Marlin spikes do. That one's a 1982. That one's a 160 start on that one. We'll run that piggyback set for Will. Original box on that one. This is the buffalo horn. Don't know if it's real buffalo horn or not. Getting both fixed blades. That one's the small Skinner. And that one's the large Skinner. Nice little piggyback set for marbles. Y'all know how much I like a marbles. I'll start it for 155, Lathan. That's the best I can do on it. But I can start it for 155. We do not, James. Those are very hard to find right now. I wish we had a bunch of them. Again, that one has the belt loop sheath too. Nice little marbles piggyback set. Jeff might be taking that home. Jeff's getting that one. Thank you, sir. We do not, Boiler Pete. Anybody interested? Neither one of them on the bottom. We can do 155 start on that one. If anybody's interested, 1982. 6246L. I gotta have 150, Lathan. The fees are insane on here. Fees are absolutely wild. All right. Nathaniel, probably not tonight. We're already at 100 items. That's usually what we do on a show. I was just giving everybody a last chance on the two nice ones down on the bottom. Go ahead and run that. Buyer's givey. Be sure to get in the buyer's givey if you are a purchaser. Any other Trapper case sheaths? I know what you're talking about, but I don't think we've got any. Anytime, Nathaniel. Anytime. Be sure to get in on that buyer's gibby if you're not already. What's the sheath in the back? That one's to the 6.5 Bone Stag Large Folding Hunter. Go ahead and move that one away since we're done on the new case tonight. Do have those two nice ones on the bottom though. That one's actually not on eBay, Lathan. But it would probably be on there for about 180 on eBay. Brad says 101's a good number. I would be losing on that Marlin spike actually at 155 because of the fees. I'm trying to think, yeah. Yeah, I would be. I don't know, Lathan says hit him with it. All right. You want here and make a listing? We'll run it. We'll be losing at 155, but we'll do it. 155 on the 1982 Rigger's knife. Does have the pin cracks. Lathan might end up with it. 155 on that Marlin spike. Lathan Trey got that one. Lathan Trey got that one. Yep, here's what I had in that one. Got 145 in it. At 155, I'll lose about $10, $15 on that one. Lathan Mattins are coming to you. Be sure to get in on that givey. Don't have any old timers, Chris. All right, we ran 101. We'll do one more chance to get in on the buyer's givey. Little Case XX money clip, stainless steel. This is the last chance to get in on the buyer's givey. Last chance. Little Case XX money clip. It is real Case product as well. Last chance. B. Willie might take it home. B. Willie 89 getting that one. Yeah, there is, Will. They're called the Generation. Generation or Generational one. Yet they are made in USA and they're really nice too. We've got them in stock here at the store. I heard that, Cody. Ain't that the truth? Giveaway's running in 17 seconds. Be sure to get in on it if you're not already. On the buyer's giveaway. 6 seconds. Here it goes. Who's winning the buyer's givey? Yeah, go ahead, Cody. Roe Curtis winning the buyer's givey. Congratulations to Mr. Curtis. No single blade Barlows tonight. Believe we're finished. Yep, congratulations to everybody that won. Appreciate all the buyers and all the non-buyers. Appreciate everybody coming out to raid somebody right here. If I can figure out how to do it. All right, here we go. See you on the next one.